Good. This was so fantastic.
Oh,
I couldn't stop laughing the whole time.
Oh, did you have fun?
I had such a good time. My kids are, well, my older one, my young one is 14. He's like so excited to see it. Yeah.
Very happy. That's who we made it for.
Okay. Well, congratulations to you guys. I so loved it, and how did you come up with this idea? How, was Fantasia something that was just stuck with you as a kid, or?
Well, yeah, absolutely. But I sort of came to it by way of Arthurian mythology first, because I was interested in that and was trying to find a way to make a movie about an ancient sorcerer that hailed from that time. And then I suggested that idea to a friend of mine on Next, Todd Gardner. We were shooting that movie, and he said, "I've got it, Sorcerer's Apprentice." And then we started developing it and got a script, and then I sent it to Jerry Bruckheimer because I felt he was really the perfect person to put it on a fast track.
Yeah, and you know him so well.
Yeah, and I know him, we're friends, and I knew that he would do something with it that would be big and entertaining and sexy and fun and full of laughter, and so we brought in John Turteltaub, and that's how it happened.
And then you get to be the apprentice.
It's pretty special.
Okay, now I know for a fact that when you were 15 years old, you snuck in to Con Air.
This is true.
You are a Nick Cage fan.
How could I not be?
Okay, so you're on set with this guy.
Yeah.
What are you, like, fainting the whole time?
It's pretty special, man. Like, when you get to finally work with somebody that, kind of made you want to be good, you have one of two reactions can occur. You can either sort of wilt in the presence of greatness and just fail and fall flat on your face, or it makes you try harder than you've ever tried. It makes you want to be better than you've ever been. And so for me, it was just this absolute treat of 6 months getting to work with an icon of my time, and also just as somebody I get along with real well. That being said, there were a myriad of times throughout the 6 months where this little voice would go off in my head, like, you were talking to Nicolas Cage right now. Stuff like that.
I snuck into his films.
That's exactly it, yeah.
But I wasn't old enough.
That's it.
And then, like I said, the bond between you on screen is so fantastic.
Thank you.
Really, I mean, the chemistry works. Was it immediate? How did you guys?
Yeah, it was right away. Well, first of all, I knew how great he was because I'd seen $1 Million Baby, and I cried in that scene. It was really upset me and bummed me out, and I felt so bad for his character. And then I saw him in Tropic Thunder, I went, wow, that's the same actor. So when John said they were thinking about him, about Jay, I was very excited. I met him for the first time at the read-through, and then I heard the voice, and I became aware of that he was a movie star because he has one of those great imitable voices that all great stars have that last generation after generation.
Thanks, Nick.
On top of which, as I started to riff with him, I realized he was a jazz actor, and he could come up with anything and throw it at you and surprise you, and that was delightful for me because that's how I like to work. So there was always electricity on the set, magic on the set.
It's pretty special. Yeah. Like, I think he and I are kind of cut from the same cloth. This is a man I have a great deal of affection for, and it's somebody I just get along with. And some of my happiest moments from the 6 months are stuff that had nothing to do with the scenes we were shooting, just the various conversations we had. We basically just got to nerd out for 6 months, you know what I mean? And for a guy like me, he's kind of it. He's the one of us that's made good. He's the character actor that became a movie star, and like he's he can carry a movie and get the girl and save the day and still manage to be interesting and have all these messed up and have all these great nuances and stuff, man. And it's just like it was a big deal. It was a real treat.
I loved your look in this film. That look was, I think you need to grow the hair, the hat, and that jacket.
I don't know if I can do that on my own, but I do like to dress up. I do subscribe somewhat to Lon Chaney's Senior School of Acting.
Yeah.
I love to create new looks, and it helps me get in touch with the character too. But also the look was really. My dad never really wore long leather coats and things like that, but there was something about Balthazar's face and his hair that was really kind of also an homage to my father, who was the sorcerer in my life.
There you go. Very quickly, I have to wrap, but being now you're the Jerry Bruckheimer, staple, and now you've worked with Jerry. Okay, I'm an Amazing Race fan, and I want him to do a Celebrity Amazing Race. Do you think you guys could do it together?
Celebrity Amazing Race.
The Amazing Race.
Yeah, sure.
Why not?
Yeah, if we have time, I think you're going to be real busy, and I'm busy. And so there you go.
But I'm a great backpacker.
Yeah.
And I'm all legs, so I can walk real quick.
You might have to do it through Romania, which might be where I'll be in November. But,
would you bungee jump though?
No.
No.
No,
Would
I
you?
mean,
I think we
get
both
it.
know the answer to that question.
I
No.
get it. I get it. There's no muscle in my body that tells me to jump off a bridge
No.
or out of an airplane.
No, same here. I'm not wired with that. I don't need to prove anything to anyone.
Yeah.
But I
But
still
I
thi-
would hang glide.
Okay, so you'd be a good team. But anyway, congratulations. This is such a
you.
great
Thank
movie,
you.
and best of luck. You have a franchise here. There's no question.
Hey, thank you
so
so
much.
much. Lovely
Great
to
seeing
see
you
you.
too. We'll see you soon.
Good to
Thank